Hello, this is the video about how to use extra prunes to make a chocolate tart. You need very few ingredients, approximately equal amounts of prunes can be mixed with other dried fruit, walnuts, dry cookies, 1 chocolate bar. It doesn't have to be any particular chocolate bar, but the darker the chocolate, the better. And half of the stick of the butter, and 1 spoon of cacao. So we will start with softening the prunes. I'm gonna pour some warm water and let them sit there for a few minutes to get them a little bit softer, but not too soft so that they don't fall apart too much. Meanwhile, I will start cutting the nuts and the cookies, and I'm going to use about 75% of the pack of this. This is how we cut nuts. The ratios of other ingredients can be varied. You can change it to your taste after you experiment with the recipe several times. And now we continue to chop the fruit. The plums, they soften up, but they're not too soft so that they don't fall apart. Now mixing ingredients together, I'm going to add crushed cookies, and we crush them into small pieces, but also make some powder, and this powder will help to keep the sausage all together. So I'll show you the final result. So now we're gonna mix all this, and you can see I have some powder, and this powder is what's going to keep the sausage together. We're going to cut some butter, so I'm going to use only half of this. So this is chocolate and butter ready to go on the water bath for melting. And now I'm going to use 1 spoon of cacao and just a little bit over half of this cup to add some liquid, because so this is hot water, and probably this much. It's approximate, but once the cacao starts melting, it becomes very thick. So it really helps to thin it with some liquid, and I use cacao and water to thin it. But I don't want too much water, because then the whole mixture is going to be too watery and the sausage will turn out too soggy. So we're going to put this on the water bath. Our water bath on a low heat. So the oil is already melting and the chocolate starts to melt, and once it melts a little bit more, I will add my water mixture to make it more liquid. So this is getting near the right consistency. Almost all of the chocolate is melted, so we're going to take this off and mix into our cookies and mix everything thoroughly. And we have to do this while it's hot. And I'm going to mix all this. I use parchment paper, but you can use foil wrap or any other sort of paper that can keep shape of the sausage. Now is the tricky part, to wrap it all in paper. You can roll it several times and put it in the fridge for about 3 hours. So I got 2 sausages like this out of the ingredients that I used and put it in the fridge. So we get sausage like this. Once it hardens up, very easy to cut. Just have to peel off the paper. Very tasty.